Hey Mike, what are we looking at here?
Well, this is a poster that was dropped off here yesterday. Had three nice people stopped in. They're with the Believe It tour. This was started by a man named Mike Ascorti. He has a website. It's called Bigfoot Museum, Bigfoot Surplus, and he also has a website about the Believe It tour. And it's his whole thing is he's an artist by trade, but he also is a believer in mysteries and wonders, and that's something that, of course, we stress in our museum, the importance of having an open mind and being interested in the mysteries and wonders around the world. And so he started this tour where a couple of years now he's done this, where they'll go across country and they'll deliberately go from one paranormal site to another. Places where people claim they've seen ghosts, or places where people claim they've seen a Bigfoot, this kind of thing. And then they interview people there, and they take photos, and they record some of their stories and this, and then that's going to be logged on to their website. And we had a nice conversation and discussed various issues about the Bigfoot research and the importance of it, and also the fact that it's difficult to get funding for this sort of an effort. And this is one of the issues that they were working on, because they had made arrangements with the state of California, who are right now we're having a fair, a state fair in Sacramento. It's the California State Fair, and they had planned this year to have a project involving wild and wacky California. And they had been in touch with Mike and with his group and said that we'd be interested in having you guys, with your Believe It tour, do something in association with our fair this year. And so they had agreed to do a Bigfoot tour this year, and specifically geared to places in California mostly. And so they went to Willow Creek and Happy Camp, and up near where the original Patterson-Gimlin film was shot, and they met with folks up there. Craig Woolheater came out. He's the head of the Texas Bigfoot group, and he was there with them. They met up with Bobo of the BFRO, and I think Tom Yamarone was there for a short while, and some of the other guys that typically go out with and do BFRO investigations in California. But the project that had originally been planned to do with the state was canceled because of budget issues. And anybody who lives in California knows that just recently there's been a whole problem with getting the budget passed and the shortfalls in California budgeting. And evidently Mr. Schwarzenegger didn't allow enough money for this project to be able to go ahead and happen. So we were discussing how different Bigfoot researchers around the country could join together and try and help each other out, and create a greater awareness for the importance of this kind of research, and try and figure out ways to help each other with funding. And this is kind of a part of what this project is about that they're doing.